Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And the blessed time is here, the time for the Indiana Jones 5 trailer that everybody was looking forward to. By everybody, I mean absolutely no one. Everyone had forgotten that this was going to be a thing.
I really wish they wouldn't, do any. I don't want them to ruin it any further than Crystal Skull already did.
Stop it. Stop it. It's already a dead franchise. Yeah, so we're going to go back for more Indiana Jones 5. There have been a lot of wild rumors on the internet by certain YouTubers. And, of course, we've got the director denying that those rumors are true, but the trailer would seem to indicate that the rumors are at least partially true.
And the director's out there saying, y'all are wrong and you're liars.
You're wrong. The internet lies. Now let's wind the clock back a little bit and remind you all that there are some YouTube rumor mongers who actually turned out to be correct, ourselves included. Nerdrotic when it came to Doctor Who, and Doomcock when it came to The Rise of Skywalker. And usually when the trailer comes out, you can tell, hey, yeah, they're pretty close to the mark. Maybe some details change. Maybe they fixed some stuff in post. Maybe it wasn't 100% the way that it was described by the insiders. But we know that Indiana Jones 5 will feature time travel, and that was rumored, and I think it was Doomcock again.
I think it was too.
That was rumored that time travel would play a key part in this movie because, how do you top aliens? Time travel. So we're gonna talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 281, almost 282,000 subs. Thank you for the support. So we watched the trailer yesterday.
Yeah.
I was not impressed. It was just a lot of nostalgia bait. There was no substance to it, but obviously there's time travel.
Yes, which is what was rumored. That they were, there's gonna be time travel, we're gonna go back in time, and that's not true. Yeah, it's true. And then the other thing that has been heavily rumored was, the mystery ending. There's been all these stories about the ending, and there supposedly has been different endings filmed, and they're gonna either kill him or erase Indiana Jones, or but whatever. She was gonna come out being the new Indiana Jones. Of course, the director keeps saying, that's not true. Mangold keeps saying, nope.
Yeah, so let's talk about what he's saying first. So the rumors, the rumors that it's time travel, that Fleabag is going to be new Indiana Jones. Mangold on Twitter says, don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll is right. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and then.
We found one with you. No.
All one has to do is look at set photos and interviews, and you get enough info to make wild guesses about a movie plot. The thing is that these leaks, these rumors came out before.
Yeah, they did. I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, there was a couple photos, and then we saw photos, and he had like the dots on his face and stuff. So they were clearly doing de-aging stuff. We know they used it. The rumor now is that they're going to use it on something for Star Wars too with Harrison Ford, but that's still rumor.
Are we going to reshoot Solo?
No, I doubt it. But this stuff these rumors came out before a lot of this stuff came out.
Yeah, and they keep doing this. Look, we ran into the exact same thing with Kevin Smith. He denied that the rumors were true, that it was going to be the Tila show and not the He-Man show.
Called us out.
And we know
was a complete douchebag.
Went to the media, called us liars. Don't listen to those YouTubers. They're just a bunch of liars, yada, 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 yada. Thought everybody would forget. Lo and behold, less than a year later, we get the show. It's exactly what we were told by our insider it would be. And
they had the script.
Yeah, they had the script in their hands. So.
Okay, so back to and at the time what we said was, okay, fine. Kevin Smith saying that that's not the case. And we're like, okay, great. I hope you're right. I hope you're telling the truth because we'll take your word for it. And we all want to know how that turned out. So this guy James Mangold keeps going on and on and on about how it's not true. Okay, so fine. I will tell you this much. If it turns out it is true, you're going to be in deep shit because people are not going to be happy if you lied.
Yeah, learn from Kevin Smith's mistakes. So make sure, and look, they always do this lie by omission. Kevin Smith, how he danced around the issue. He's like, well, this is literally all about He-Man. No, Kevin, that's not. Yes, the show is all about He-Man and the falling out from He-Man being missing, being dead. But He-Man was not in all the episodes.
No, it was more Tila's show than He-Man.
Right. But
So yeah, go ahead.
oh no, do you want me to read what he said? Because he's really smart.
Okay.
Here. Okay, so he's like, the difference between trolling a-holes and everyone else is they're trying to make money off your feelings about other films and culture war politics. They push controversial guesses as coming from sources to gin up the clicks. Let it go. End.
A couple things here. How is it any different than them rebooting movies like Indiana Jones and doing them because they're trying to bring people in by member burying their feelings to get them to come in for money? It's the same thing.
That's all the trailer was. It was like, oh, remember Indiana Jones? Yeah. Oh, Indiana Jones is back. Look, Harrison Ford's young again. You like young Indiana Jones. We can do that. We movie magic. We got movie magic now. So here's where it gets interesting, though, because they're calling out Doomcock. They said, look, it's up to you who to believe. An anonymous troll named Basement Dweller and Doomcock are the actual director of the film. No one will ever replace Indiana Jones, not in any script, not in any cut, never discussed.
Okay, well, let's hope that's true. We hope that is true.
No, what they'll say is, oh, she's wearing his hat. She's taking his job, but she's not actually called Indiana Jones, and he hasn't been replaced. He's just inspiring her. So I didn't lie.
If the rumors are true, he doesn't get replaced because he never existed.
Yeah,
he didn't exist he existed, but he was dead.
Yeah, so there are a lot of crazy rumors about the time travel. Now, the thing is about Doomcock, he was 100% right about the Rise of Skywalker trailer. Mm-hmm. And the Rise of Skywalker. We saw it with the trailer that, like, all this shit that people were like, that is the most ridiculous, stupid plot I've ever, and then it came out, and by God, it was. And
that was Lucasfilm. So is it a stretch to believe that if he had people that told him that then, he doesn't have people that would tell him things now?
Yeah.
But for argument's sake, let's just say he's right. He better be right, because when we're going to read you what someone said they saw, and this is another person reporting it, and it's coming out to match up with what Doomcock said. And if it turns out that that's the case, Disney is going to be in deep shit. People are not going to be happy. No. And I'm just going to tell you now, we're going to read this here in a second. If this is the case, Disney, and this is, I would change it, and I would change it fast, because this is not going to go over well at all. So I hope that Mangold's telling the truth. I don't have any knowledge one way or another. He keeps denying it. So, let's hope he's telling the truth. Yeah.
So they're, I don't know if they're going to name check any YouTubers, but they're basically like, well, the evidence is mounting up that those wild rumors, this comes from Inverse, those wild rumors is about being a time travel movie. Oh, yeah, that could be true. It looks like it might be true. Oh my God, it could be a time travel movie. Wow, isn't that cool? We haven't seen Indiana Jones travel through time yet. We've seen with aliens.
I don't understand why they're surprised, because in the photos we got before, way back, when there's pictures that were leaked from set footage and stuff, he had the de-aging dots on his damn face. I mean, right. I don't understand why they're surprised by this.
Because this happens all the time. Same with Doctor Who. When Gary from Nerdrotic had the rumor that Doctor Who, they were going to retcon the Doctor's origin, and they were going to make the Doctor have started out as a little girl, and the Doctor had a whole bunch of incarnations, and a lot of them female. It was the most ridiculous, far-fetched thing you could imagine. People don't believe, because they're like, that's insane. They would never do that. They would never do that. That's bullshit. That could never. By God, it happened. But they never gave credit to the YouTubers.
Oh, of course they don't. Why don't you go read what one person said that who claims they saw it? He keeps saying that there was no test screenings. Somebody's like hell, there wasn't. I saw one. Of course, they can be making it up. Let's be fair.
It happened with the Rise of Skywalker too. They said that there weren't test screenings, and it turned out that everything matched up. You know what I'm saying? So it's and then they kept saying that the leaked plot of The Force Awakens wasn't real. They'd never kill Han Solo off in the first movie of a trilogy. That's stupid.
Well, they're going to deny everything because they know people aren't going to come see it. They want to get your butts in the seat opening weekend. They want to get your money. But, because that's what happens. Then they disappoint you, and then you don't come anymore.
Yeah.
But they want to get all that money up front so it looks like it succeeded.
Yeah.
So they're going to deny.
Yep.
Again, we don't know if that's the case in this instance. I'm talking about in the past instances we've seen.
And this has happened at least 3 or 4 occasions that I can think of, and they deny. And like
we
you
were
said,
involved in one of them.
Once it gets past opening weekend, they'll be like, "Well, we didn't really lie," or they just won't say anything. They just won't. They'll just be, "Oh, we're Hollywood. We can do what we want."
They're not having Khan in the Star Trek movie. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
That's not happening.
So 4chan post.
Okay, so it's 4chan. So
the hacker known as 4chan offers more of the same. Doomcock offering the following ending is 100% right if it is true, and Kathleen Kennedy wants to ruin Indiana Jones like she did with Star Wars. So here are the potential, maybe, possibly, maybe spoilers, which the trailer seems to indicate could absolutely happen. So according to Cosmic Book News, he's actually contacted his own little birds. Haven't been able to find anything out, so just go by this. Be it 4chan. Indiana Jones 5 had test screenings, and I attended one. The reason he's claiming it didn't is because basically everyone at my showing hated it. Marion appears toward the beginning of the movie and encourages Indy to come out of retirement for one last adventure. Mutt is mentioned but not seen in this scene. Sala appears for one scene. You can see him wearing a fez. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, we know that because he was in the trailer.
Yeah.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is playing Helena.
Yeah.
Helena.
It's it's probably going to be Helena.
Brody, the granddaughter of Marcus Brody, and is quite possibly one of the most annoying characters ever put to screen. And they sideline Mutt for this, right? I wouldn't be surprised if she wrote her own lines. She constantly lectures Indy about his privilege.
Oh my God.
I hope to God this is not true. Harrison looks like he doesn't want to be there the entire movie. He probably doesn't. Mads Mikkelsen is playing a younger version of Tote from the first film, and he does a decent job. Antonio Banderas is probably the best part of the movie, and that's probably the only reason his character's death had any impact.
I know he's not in it very long.
Yeah, he sacrifices himself to save Indy and Helena right before they get sent back in time. Oh, time travel's too ridiculous. That would never happen. May MacGuffin is a golden clock, the dial of destiny. That's a key to an ancient time portal. Wow, so much better than aliens. A group of neo-Nazis is trying to track it down before Indy can. First, they go to ancient Rome for a bit. Then they go back through and they end up in 1933. Significant chunk of the movie is set in 1933, and the main trio is old Indy, Helena, and a younger Indy. So we got two Indies.
Would that be a paradox?
I don't know.
It's a pair of Indies.
Pair of Indies. In my screening, the movie ends with young Indy sacrificing himself to save Helena, causing old Indy to fade away like Marty does in Back to the Future. Helena picks up his hat, and the movie ends with a montage of her in iconic Indiana Jones scenes set to the John Williams score. Movie had Helena will return at the end, sort of like what Marvel movies do. If that is true, and this has been the rumor for a while, if that is fucking true, you think the backlash over The Last Jedi was fierce. Just imagine having Rey time travel and do all of Luke's.
But young Luke dies to save her, and old Luke is now gone, but now Rey is the one that goes through history and does everything that he did.
I just have a really bad feeling about this movie. I think it's going to be absolutely terrible, and I think people are going, it was funny because I was talking to Squid King yesterday. He's like, I thought there were only 3 Indiana Jones movies. He's never seen any of them. And he's like, I thought there were only 3. I said, no, there are 4. We just don't talk about the 4th one.
And this one says, overall 2 out of 10, I'd rather watch Crystal Skull 50 times than sit through this atrocity again. I hope Disney does some serious reshoots or just cans the movie entirely. They're not canning the movie entirely. And again, it could be that's not true. And the director is insisting that it's not true. And for his sake, I hope he's telling the truth, because if it is true, oh my God, you're in fucking trouble.
Okay, so here are a couple scenarios. One, the most obvious is it was never true. Mm-hmm. Right? 2, it was true, but they did a lot of reshoots.
Changed it. We know they did do reshoots.
Yeah, so. They did reshoots. It might be that they reshot the ending, and you will never know.
Apparently, the rumor is there's few different endings.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, each one ended somehow with her taking over. But there was a few different endings.
The third is it's true, and he's going to say that he didn't lie because it's Helena Brody in the Temple of Doom. It's Helena Brody in the Raiders of the Lost Ark now. She didn't actually replace Indiana Jones.
Yeah, she did.
Because, she's her own character. She never took up the moniker. So there you go. She just has the fedora and she traveled through.
Well, I mean, he's insisting that it's not true. Like I said, for his own good, he better be telling the truth. Because not only if it is true, not only is Disney and Lucasfilm and this guy going to completely have their asses kicked online, if they lied about it on top of it.
Yes.
People are going to be, I can't even imagine the backlash. This is the case. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You thought Kevin Smith was us? That's like a
nothing.
That's like a appetizer. That's like a little taste of something.
Yes.
This is going to be like this guy has no idea what shitstorm awaits him if this is true.
Franchise destroying, just absolutely atrocious. Yeah, if this happens, it's over. That's it. That's the end of Indiana Jones completely.
Well, yeah, it's the end of Indiana Jones completely. But you probably figure he's dead anyway, so why do we care? We're not doing any more, you know? I don't know. I'm just hoping to God he's telling the truth and that none of this is true and that it was just rumors that were fed to people and it's completely not true, even though I gotta tell you, that now that we're seeing stuff coming in the trailers, that's what people said, they said wasn't true, I'm getting very, 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 very concerned.
Well, here's the thing. So
Disney, if you listen to us at all, I'm telling you, if this is true, you're in trouble. So you better undo it.
When was this? This was posted before the trailer dropped, and the trailer seems to indicate that.
Oh, it was posted before the trailer dropped.
Yes. So we had no way of knowing that a lot of the movie was going to take place in 1933, but we saw that.
We didn't. You didn't know that you had John Rhys Davies coming back.
Yeah.
And he's in the trailer.
Yeah.
So this was actually posted before the trailer. So is this the one that he was talking about before? I don't know. But basically things that are listed here, you're like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. It's coming to, because he would have seen it. And now you're seeing the trailer, so it's lining up.
This is exactly what happened with The Rise of Skywalker. Look, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm saying objectively, we saw the exact same thing happen with The Rise of Skywalker. They denied that the leaks were legitimate. And then we saw the trailer and it's like, oh shit. This literally confirms everything that was leaked. Maybe a couple of things got tweaked because they did some reshoots on that one too. But overall, the plot was exactly what we were told it was. And the trailer aligns with the bullshit. That obviously they're not going to show Indiana Jones get killed off in the trailer.
Well, let's hope to God that, they redid it or changed it or something. Because if true, they are in big shit. I mean, there is no way around this. I mean, people are going to be beyond pissed. And then if you lied about it on top of it, dude.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you at your word. But I'm going to tell you right now, people will take you at your word. But if you lied, God save you because they will.
There's that scene in Gung Ho when Michael Keaton's character Hunt lies to everybody. And then the next thing we cut away to the next scene, he's like packing his bags real quick. He's going to leave town. That's what this, that turns out to be true. You better be packing your bags because Rian Johnson is going to get a pass compared to what you're going to get, Mr. Mangold. So,
and you can't sit there and yell at everybody and tell them they're misogynistic, racist trolls either.
No, Rian Johnson's probably like, I hope to God it's all true because then they'll leave me alone.
It better not be true. So he's saying it's not. We don't believe him, but we'll take him at his word. But then my next thing is if you deny it and it turns out to be true, it's worse than if you just said nothing.
If you denied it, it turns out to be true, and this is true, even if it's 75%, 80% true, you are completely fucked.
Well, if the ending is what's true, then you're completely fucked.
You're completely fucked. Maybe they reshot the ending.
They better. For their own good and for Disney's sake and for Lucasfilm's sake and for this Dippo's sake, I hope to God they did because if they didn't, my gosh. You thought Crystal Skull Backlash was bad.
Oh my God. I actually look forward to this if it is true. Just because I have no interest in this movie. I have zero interest in this movie. But by God,
I did until I, saw that.
Indy's done. It's over. We had 3 movies. We had Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, which actually gave Indiana Jones proper ending. He had an eye patch. He died an old man. The end.
Well, there's supposed to also be a rumor that they're going to bring Young Indiana Jones back, and it could either be the current rumor is Tom Holland or is Harry Styles.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm hoping those are all wrong too.
Oh my God. Indiana Jones wears a dress now. We're not talking about Fleabag. We're talking, oh my God. Yeah. So good luck with that. Good luck with that, Lucasfilm. You just cannot help but fail.
For now, you know what? Fine. You said that, Mangold. Then fine.
Yep.
We're gonna wait and see. And you're telling everybody they're wrong, calling them names and things like that. So okay, I'm gonna take you at your word. And we're gonna say you said that. That's what you're telling us. Then we're gonna trust that you're not lying to us. Because if you are lying to us, especially after you call people names, yeah. I wouldn't want to be you.
I can just imagine the headlines, the Mary Sue headlines, if it's true. Misogynists are mad that a woman's in charge of the Indiana Jones franchise now.
The hat would be perfect when it fits a woman.
She's gonna go fight the Nazis.
The whip would be perfect when it's in the hands of a woman.
There you go.
It probably would be, though. So,
Gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
bye.